Even though Tyson Fury beat Francis Ngannou, many pros believe that he's losing his touch, and he's addressed rumors of his retirement. After his split decision win over Francis Ngannou, many pros believe that Tyson has been exposed as being overrated in the heavyweight division now. Matt Brown stated, "I was pumping up Tyson Fury. I thought he was this and that. I tell you what, this reminded me of Buster Douglas Mike Tyson, a huge upset. Whether Francis won or not, you can talk about that, but the fact that he went to a split decision and arguably won, that's a win. That's an upset to the max. We found out who Tyson Fury is. He was not the boxer that we thought he was. I think he took this fight seriously. I think he went for it. I think he trained for it. And I think he's been overrated this whole time. I think I overrated him. I underrated Ngannou and overrated Tyson Fury." Tim Bradley believes that Alexander Usyk will be exposing Tyson even more in their fight in December. Tim stated, "I was watching Fury the other night, and he's a big guy, and we pay attention to what he does well, but we don't pay attention to what he doesn't do well. He boxes in a lot of straight lines, he does. Yeah, he can box laterally, but he boxes in a lot of straight lines, and he's been boxing in a lot of straight lines recently. You're going to see that if he continues that, Usyk will follow him out. He's going to be looking to follow him out because Fury's feet aren't set." Eddie Hearn definitely thinks that Tyson is dealing with a slump now, and he sees him potentially retiring before the Usyk fight.
Maybe. I think that, it's really... I think Fury was the favourite before Saturday. I think Usyk is the favourite now. I'm not sure Fury's the same fight. I'm not sure his punch resistance is there. But Usyk isn't a big puncher, so I think that's great news for him. I would also not be surprised if Fury retired and didn't fight Usyk. When you finish a fight, you kind of buzz him for a few days, and then there'll be a slump. So how long does Fury need for that slump? 3-4 weeks? February sounds quite tight for me, but, obviously they'll want to get it in Riyadh season.
Carl Froch really thinks that Tyson might be dealing with a lot of psychological damage after a close fight with Francis. Carl stated, "Yeah, there's a massive chance that he'll be psychologically damaged because to lose a fight that he thinks he's going to win really, really easy, that's a massive psychological thing. Everyone thinks he lost, so psychologically has got to damage him, but he's probably making the excuse that he didn't take the fight seriously. There will be a few reasons given for why he underperformed." Carl Frampton really believes that Tyson will do great against Usyk and get his stride back, though. Frampton stated, "I still have Fury as a favorite against Usyk. He obviously needs to be much better than he was in his last fight, which he will be. Fury didn't let the boxing community down, but he's probably upset and annoyed at himself because it was a poor performance. I couldn't believe what I was watching at times. I expected Francis to look really wild and amateurish, novice-y and swinging from his feet, and he wasn't. Fury just needs to have boxing at the forefront of his mind and let other people worry about the media obligations. He just needs to focus on boxing and he'll be back with a bang." Eddie Hearn really thinks that Anthony Joshua will be able to put Tyson into retirement, and he thinks that everyone can see Tyson's weakness. Eddie stated, "We saw Saturday night. We know the weaknesses. That chin ain't what it used to be. Make the fights. AJ against Fury. AJ beats Tyson Fury every day of the week. He knocks him spark out. You better go beat Usyk because if you do, you have to make the AJ fight. You cannot retire without fighting Anthony Joshua, but he'll do the job for you because he'll put you into retirement. I promise you that." Riddick Bowe was present at Tyson's fight with Francis, and he thinks that there's a lot of things to consider to explain Tyson's lackluster performance.
I thought it was more of a draw, but
Is the 23rd of December realistic?
it could have went either way, so whoever they gave the decision to, it was okay with me.
You think Francis Ngannou could beat other top heavyweights?
Absolutely not. It depends. If you pick certain people, he's gonna beat them. But the top guys, no. Well, I don't know what Tyson did in training camp or how did he eat or whatever. Maybe he didn't run like he should have. Maybe he had some bad chicken this morning. A lot of things could happen, but we got to take that into consideration.
Riddick Bowe also turned around and called for Tyson's retirement so that he could preserve his legacy. Riddick stated, Tyson Fury is a legend. He's a warrior and a role model in boxing. However, at 33, despite his recent victory, I believe it might be time for him to retire and cherish the legacy he's built. On top of that, Riddick even joked about making a comeback to expose Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder. Riddick stated, "I guess Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury because he's so awkward. I might make a comeback and fight the old boy because he has this herky-jerky style, and I would like to expose him. I can expose him." George Groves doesn't think that Tyson will be facing Alexander Usyk, and he believes fans will either see him rematch Francis or retire. George stated, "There's not a chance the Usyk fight is happening on that date. It's not Usyk on December 23rd. I don't think it's Usyk next. I think it's either Ngannou or that's the last of Fury. He tells everyone he's the Gypsy King, that he's the man, no fighter can ever beat him. There's someone right now who can beat him, and it's Usyk. A lot of people will think the same. He doesn't need to roll the dice and get beat off the little gap-toothed Ukrainian guy. He'd rather just sail off into the sunset. I think he's going to either rectify the last fight against Ngannou, which he will get paid a lot of money for and a lot of people will be interested in. He'll train better and show up and perform, or he might retire. It would be interesting to see Tyson in retirement again, especially since he seemed to be enjoying it so much the last time that he retired."
How's retirement doing you?
Retirement rocks. Really enjoying retirement, baby. I worked hard for this, so I'm enjoying every single moment. Peace out.
Tyson Fury really doesn't think that retiring would be smart at this point in time though, and he stated, "I'm looking to sign another 10-fight deal after this, so I don't know. I'm going to put my feelers out there and see who I can get the best deal off for another 10 fights. What else is there? I retire, plenty of money, plenty of achievements, whatever, 35 years old. What am I going to do? This makes me happy fighting. This is all I've ever done and all that's ever made me happy, so it'd be stupid now to walk away from it when I'm making millions of dollars and getting loads of joy from it as well." Tyson has also named the one fight that he needs before he can retire, and he called out Anthony Joshua.
There's always been, though, I don't think I can retire today because I need that Joshua fight. We have been trying to make that fight for years, right?
Why do you need that fight?
Because it's the fight that people want to see. It's the fight that I want to see as a boxing fan.
But then there'll be, I need Joshua too, because the result he wasn't happy with or I wasn't happy with it. I just fear there'll always be an Anthony Joshua.
I've already said that. They'll all, like the Roman general said, and we beat everybody now. He said, yeah, there'll always be somebody else. In the beginning of the Gladiator movie.
Yeah.
Remember it?
Yeah.
Where he goes, we've conquered the world. And he goes, there'll always be somebody else to fight. There'll always be another war.
Yeah.
And it's going to be somebody else. Like before that, for the last 4 or 5 years, there's been this 3-headed monster. Me, Wilder, Joshua. Joshua and Wilder have been slain. And I'm the last one standing. All of a sudden, you've got some new people coming.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and check out some of our other videos on the screen right now.